Hey Sarah, how do we make a lava drip car charm?
Oh, hey, I'll show you. Today we're going to start out with our UV resin. We're also going to be going in with our Magic Flow mineral oil and our Magic Flow lava drip. When we pair all these things together with a acrylic snow globe ornament or charm is what we're going to be doing, you can make things like these. So we have samples right here, and we're going to show you exactly how to make that right now. Stay tuned. So we're going to start out with a pin. What this is going to do is it's going to allow us to take this scratch resistant cover off of our acrylic blank. This is what they look like when that scratch resistant cover is removed. So this is what we're going for. We're going to go ahead and start from our corner right here and just pick the corner and lift and clean this off. I'm going to go ahead and do that to all three of my pieces, and we'll meet right back here. We're going to go ahead and use some isopropyl alcohol and just clean our acrylic blanks off because it did have those covers on them which do have an adhesive to keep them on there. So we're just going to give it a quick clean, and then we're going to start sealing with our UV resin. Go ahead and start building our charm or ornament. And what we're going to do is I'm using the Glitter Guy UV resin. I've gone ahead and added it into this little squeeze bottle. We do sell these. When you purchase these from us, they come with two tips. One's a straight tip and one's a bent. The bent tip is really good for snow globe tumblers. However, these are great for these ornaments. So this is, again, that straight tip. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a small but generous bead along the outer line of this charm. And you want to give it some time because, again, this is UV resin, so it is thick. So just give it a little time to come out, but once it does, then just line the corners of your charm. Okay, you can stop. Go ahead and add our center. We've added our UV resin along the whole outline of this bottom base piece right here, so you can see that we did add our UV resin, and we're just going to go ahead and add our little center. Notice how thick that this center is, guys. This is perfect for adding things inside. So exactly what we're going to do here with this today. I'm just going to go ahead and add my light. And we're going to leave this to cure for a minute and 20 seconds. So we went ahead and added a nice generous bead of the UV resin across the corners of this whole ornament. So on the center now is a fillable space. And what's really important is this little nodule and opening that you can insert all of your liquids, which are going to be inserted into this little spot right here. You can pause it. Glitter Guy Bikini Bottom. This is a nice chunky mix. I absolutely love using a chunky mix when I'm doing anything with snow globe tumblers or ornaments. We're just going to take a couple of spoonfuls of this and add it directly into the center of our charm. I do about 2. I don't like to do too much because I don't want to overwhelm what else is going in here. So we are going to be adding mineral oil and lava as well. I'm going to go ahead and add another bead of the UV resin across, and we're going to seal this and start filling the liquid. Finishing off this nice generous bead across the top of the center. This is going to ensure that there's no leaks inside when I add this top layer. So we're just going to go ahead and seal this.
It's more so than I have enough time. You look at the store, how much vinyl there is, like I'm cutting all day long.
And this is just going to drop right over the top and seal all these little corners. And then we're just going to cure it with our UV light. So, actually, stop. It's time. Take our Magic Flow mineral oil that we carry right here, and we are going to add this into our ornament. We did add a nice generous seal of the UV resin across this whole 3-piece ornament, so we're just going ahead and adding our mineral oil in and coating the walls. That way we can add our lava in. I'm covering that plug that's open and just, again, coating our walls with that mineral oil so that way when we add our lava in here, it's not sticking to any of the walls. Alright, we've added our mineral oil and we've coated our walls. We're going to go ahead and take our Magic Flow lava drips and we're going to just go ahead and stick some in there. I personally don't like to add too much lava because I don't want it to overwhelm what else is in. So we're just going to go ahead and add about that much. And then I'm going to go ahead and just continue filling it with the mineral oil. Close as we can because we don't want too much of a bubble, but we do want a little bit of a bubble because we need some movement. So I'm just coming in and filling as much as I can and stopping. At this point, I'm going to close it and we're going to add a UV drop right to the top and put it directly under our UV light. Alright. Sealed and filled. We did use our Glitter Guy UV resin and our UV light to cure this completely. She is drip proof. We added some of the bikini bottom chunky glitter, and again we're using the Magic Flow mineral oil and the Magic Flow lava drips inside of these. And we're going to go ahead and decorate this with a UV DTF sticker. DTF sticker. We're just going to place it directly centered. I'm taking our squeegee, squeegeeing on there. I'm going to take this little corner piece right here, and I'm just going to peel this directly off. And now we have a really cute little card charm. I'm going to add some beads, some twine, and I'll show you the end result. Alright y'all, so we've got our finished product. Absolutely obsessed with how she turned out. She is a lava drip with some glitter in there. We added a really cute twine little string to hang her from with some pretty little resin beads and added a bow. I do have some tassels at home, but I'll add a little tassel later so it'll kind of look like this. But guys, this is how it turned out. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, always drop them below in the comments. Stay crafty, friends!
It's so cute.